What's up? My name's Leila Dey. Allow me to introduce myself.
Who's up and coming? Who's got next? This is...
Allow me to introduce myself.
How would I describe my sound? I feel like I have a very 90s R&B, but like thrown into 2023 sound. I grew up listening to 90s R&B, so I feel like that definitely is a very heavy influence on my sound. Artists that help influence my sound. I feel like, I grew up listening to Lauryn Hill. I love Jazmine Sullivan. Even the artist of today, I love her. I just love vocalists. Vocalists are my thing. I think that if you can sing, you give me something, you make me feel something, then we good, we're there.
Take me to the moon and back to the stars. I am on this highway, you feels like Mars. Don't let me fall down.
Very first concert, actually, my cousin bought me a ticket to see India Ari because she's a huge India fan, and I didn't even know what to expect, but I went to this concert and literally I saw some background vocalists and I saw India, and the way that they sang together really inspired me to be a vocalist on stage. After that, I've seen many performers and people who are really great at like putting on a show, but there's something about just being a vocalist and really having harmonious vibes with your background singers or everybody else on the stage that really just stuck with me, and I've been inspired ever since.
So you weren't thinking about being an artist prior to seeing India Ari?
I was thinking about being an artist, but I just feel like I didn't know what my stage presence was gonna be like. What was my stage show gonna look like? And when I went to the India Ari show, I was so inspired by the way that she had set her stage. It was just such good vibes, and her background singers sang just as well as her, and I felt like she fed off of that energy with them. And so since then, I've been inspired to always be able to sing with other vocalists, share the stage with other vocalists, and yeah.
I get vibes from you that you better be able to sound live like you do on your record.
Listen, you better be able to sing live like how you do on your records. In my opinion, like if you don't sound like your record, or at least you don't sound great, then like, what are we doing? Everybody can sound good on wax, or everybody can sound good recorded, but I think like when it comes to your performance, if you don't sound good, sorry to that man.
Time is moving faster while I've been here so still, hoping we get better. Pinch myself to feel something real.
What makes me unique? I think just being myself. I am so big on transference of energy. When I perform, I really try to bring the energy, and I hope that the crowd gives that back to me. And so I feel like my sound is very unique, but also me as a person, just what I'm trying to allude to the crowd and just give those type of vibes, I think is really like a lost art these days. A lot of people can talk about like other things, like for example, your stage setup and lighting and all the other things that make a great performance. But I think at the end of the day, artistry now is just about how good of a person you are and how you can give that energy to the crowd. So that's my uniqueness. My music making process is really different. I think it depends on how I'm feeling, but usually I'm a melodies first kind of gal. Like, I love melody before lyrics, and to be honest, lyrics is something that has always been a little bit more of a difficulty for me, and so I love collaborating lyrically, but I start with a beat or I start with a melody that I have in my head, and then from there I will either create with a producer, or I will go into the studio and we'll make something from scratch, or producers have sent me beats before and I just found like a vibe, one that really talks to me or speaks to my spirit, and then I'll start writing at home, and then I'll bring it in with another producer or another writer, and we just make magic from there.
Hey, are you down with it? Down with it, baby. So pull up with it. I want you pull up with it, yeah.
So my dream collaborations, one, I think as a vocalist, I would love to collaborate with Jazmine Sullivan. I think she's a vocal beast. I have to in my lifetime. I would also love to collaborate with Lauryn Hill, and before y'all come for me, I don't care if she's late, she can do no wrong. She can be late to the session, I will still collaborate with her, okay? I also love James Fauntleroy, incredible writer. I would love to create with him. I'm still like in the era of like Pharrell's. I think a Pharrell collab would be really dope. I love anybody who is essentially really dope at what they do. I mean, Missy Elliott, if you're watching, holla at your girl because I will also be looking out for her. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to a lot of different people, but those are my dream collabs right now. So I feel like a hidden talent of mine is that I used to play ball, and I used to play ball competitively. Basketball, for those who don't know. I played a 1 and a 2, so point guard and a shooting guard. Shout outs to Eastern Commerce. Hey, that's my high school. And we were a quad A squad. Like, we literally, you can look up some articles. I think my friend told me the other day that she found an article where we blew this team out by like 85 points. And I'm gonna find that article because I feel like people think I'm capping, but Eastern Commerce, Lady Saints, okay, back in the day when I was on the team, shout outs to my team, we were dominating Toronto. Actually, I feel like all of Canada, so fact check me. Shout outs to Kareem Griffin, my coach, you know what I'm saying? He had us up doing 2-a-days in the morning time practice, lunchtime shootout, after school drills. We were like WNBA players.
Suicides?
Yes, suicides ain't got nothing on Riverdale Hills. I don't know if y'all know about Riverdale Hills. We had to run those hills like up and down. And I'm talking, the hill looks like this, okay? So we was running up and down those hills. Man, it was a time.
I'm good. Yeah. Ain't nobody giving me stress. Keeping all the drama to the left. Got my day one.
When I go on vacation, one, I love the beach, so I would like to be feeling relaxed. Now, I've never been to Europe, so I can't really speak about my experience or what I'd want to do in Europe, but I am the kind of person that likes to see what the community is like in that space or in that place. When I go to Jamaica, I'm Jamaican, so, you know, I'm not going on resorts. My mom has a home there, and so we're living real Jamaican life, you know what I'm saying? So I love that, but when I also go on vacation, and when it's not with my mom, I don't want to be doing work. I don't want to be sweeping the house. I don't want to be washing dishes. I don't want to be going to the grocery store. So I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. When I go to Jamaica, it's that other part. It's like work, you know? But if I'm going somewhere else, like, I don't know, the Dominican or somewhere that's nice, I'm definitely a resort shorty. I would like to relax. I would like to sip my mimosa or my pina colada and feel great.
When you're in the yard, it's not sandals.
No, it's country living. When I'm in yard, my mom's like, listen, go and go wipe off the figurine. There's stuff to do in the house. And that upsets me because I just want to eat bun and cheese or something, you know? So, what I have coming up, I am currently working on an EP. I know a lot of people always ask me for an album, but I really feel like I'm not necessarily album ready until I feel like there's listeners for an album. I would love to release an album when I feel like I've created a fan base that is wanting an album. So currently I am working on another EP and a bunch of other singles and a bunch of new music. I'm looking to, I guess, push the needle a little bit with my sound. I have been staying in a very particular or really specific realm for a little while, and I think I'm just ready to be an artist and a creative and really just push the needle a little bit and come with a sound that feels fresh for me. So I'm very excited. I don't have a date for the EP, but I would love if y'all just looked out for it. You can find me anywhere, Leila Dey. Leila Dey is spelled Leila Dey, not Day, Dey. And yeah, you can find me on everything. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Threads is the new one, you know what I'm saying, everything.
Yeah, you make me wanna slow wine, slow wine, slow wine, slow wine.
I'm Leila Dey, and I just introduced myself.
Time right now, watch me slow wine. Everybody but a slow wine, slow wine, slow wine.